Hello, my name is Kira Moreno, and I will be talking about my internship in this video. So I internshiped at Bright Ideas Daycare, and so basically my roles were that in the classroom I worked as an assistant, which meant helping at meal times, getting all the bibs on, watching the kids when they go outside. We had to lead them out to the playground, read books to them, help with nap time. I did laundry once or twice a week. We do one classroom is in charge of the laundry, so we do all the laundry and deliver it. And so the person who put this internship together for me was the person who ran the daycare, and her name was Anna Marie. And so she was technically my mentor for this, but in reality, I feel like my mentors were the teachers that I worked with. So my morning classes, I worked in the T2 classroom, which is the 1.5 to 2 year olds. And so my morning classes were taught by, the teachers in there were Pearl and Leslie, and my afternoon classes were Rachel and Nicole. And so I think I learned more from them because I was working with them every day and spending the entire day with them. Although Nicole and Rachel were great to work with, I got along a lot better with Pearl and Leslie just because we had more similar personalities, and they were a little calmer, and when they did nap time, they would stay during the nap time, which was when we ate lunch, so we'd eat lunch together every day. So we just got more time to get to know each other. So they really helped me a lot, helping me, teaching me how to approach certain things, because there are a lot of situations that you'd come across that you wouldn't think, where you'd be like, oh, that's a silly situation, but it's serious. We had a little girl who was a biter in our class, and you think, oh, you just tell her not to bite and she won't bite, but no. As in, we had to move kids to a different classroom because this girl couldn't stop biting. So, excuse me, we had to come up with creative ways to stop situations like that. And collaborating with these women really helped me and taught me what it was really like to work in a daycare. So they really, really impacted me, and they helped me a lot. And they helped me learn how to collaborate with people who I worked with, which I had never had a job before. So this was a first-time experience for me. So it was a great opening. So for our internship, we have to do some learning goals. So I'm going to address those and what I think, how I think I did on them. So the first one was I wanted to discover whether or not I wanted to teach kids this age. After everything was said and done, although I absolutely adored my internship and I ended up staying on to work for the rest of the summer, I have decided not to teach these age groups, or I don't think I'm going to be teaching at all. I don't really want to be a teacher right now, so I did learn that. I learned the importance of education from a young age, which was another one of my learning goals. I watched as many of these kids were learning how to speak, and there was one little girl who came in knowing no English, and throughout the time that I was there, she learned so much English, and she was speaking full sentences to me. I'd come in and she'd be like, "Hi, Miss Kira," or she'd be like, "Can you please pass a toy?" And it's just simple things like that that a 2-year-old girl is saying to me, and it just shows how important it is for kids who are younger to interact with one another and to have that environment where they learn and they get read to and their brains get stimulated. And so that was another learning goal that I accomplished. Another one was I hope to learn what having a job was like, because it was my first job experience, as I said before. And it definitely did teach me, because I had to learn more discipline, I guess. I had to learn, okay, I have to be at Bright Ideas by 7 a.m. every day or 8 a.m. every day. I don't remember what time I went in. And so I'd have to get my little card and stick it in and be like, oh, okay, I'm in for the day. Let's go do my work. And I had to, I had responsibilities that I had to do and expectations that I was meant to live up to, and which I did. And it just showed what it was like to really have a job and to get a paycheck every week and things like that. And so my last learning goal was to collaborate with my coworkers and learning how to do that. And as I mentioned earlier, I collaborated really well with the people I worked with. And I lied, there's actually one more. And it was learn how to interact with younger kids better, which I think I did really well with. I think it shows that you're interacting with the younger kids pretty well when they know your name. Sounds silly, but when a 1.5-year-old takes the time away from playing with this toy to like learn your name and be like, oh, Miss Kira's here, like, yeah, like it's gonna be fun. I think that means you really are interacting with the kids in a really good way. And so, when I decided to do this internship, I was like, okay, I am going to work with 4 to 5 year olds, and that's what I'm going to do because they're the easiest age group to work with, and it'll be so good, and the internship will be over before I knew it. Because I was honestly kind of dreading it, so it was just something to do, something to do my internship to fulfill it. And the first day, Anna Marie was like, okay, so we have one of our teachers is gone from T2, so you're going to start you off in that classroom, and it's the 1.5 to 2 year olds. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be horrible. They're going to be running around crazy. And after that first morning, I ended up loving working with that age group. And so I decided to stay on there, and it was honestly an amazing experience. I loved the kids that I worked with. And so excuse me, a recommendation I have for other high school students who are interested in the field is to just do something like do a summer job or an internship like I did. Probably a summer job because you actually get paid for that. And um, just even though it's easy to just kind of for the first few days step back, observe, and just kind of be timid and not throw yourself into it the first day, just do that. Like jump right in and start working and show that you have initiative and be as active and as helpful as you can in the classroom because that really shows that you care about what you're doing, and it makes a really good impression because you are taking initiative and you are taking a lead on what you want. So I think that's a really good thing that people should do, or another high school student should do if they're interested in this. And now after completing my internship, I still have no idea what I want to do. I change my mind constantly on what I want to do. It goes from counselor to astronomer. Um, it goes everywhere. So I'm going to St. Edward's in the fall. So I'll be going in, and I'll be going in undecided, and I'll be doing more internships and learning what I want to do. So this first internship was a great experience for me to start more real world applications of things I can do. Yeah, thank you.